O beloved lighthouse, the light within you is so bright that stories of abundance and fertility announce your presence long before you arrive. Your name waves like a flag in the wind, carrying hope, admiration, and curiosity before you into every space you enter. People vibrate not only with your arrival, but even with your approach. Write 77 in the comments immediately, because you are the bearer of a divine light that illuminates and guides the paths with your presence. Beloved lighthouse, the beam you carry is so bright that stories about your plenty sail ahead of you like banners on a parade route. Word in diners, break rooms, and back porch gatherings is that open doors just seem to swing your way. Romances, promotions, partnerships, you name it. Folks can handle a single rival at the county fair, but when rumor says you're judging pies from an endless buffet, knees get weak. Tall tales now paint you as someone able to set down any plate and reach for a tastier slice without blinking. That picture rattles nerves. Whole rings of admirers circle at respectful distance, eyes wide, breaths held, while you stay fixed on your God-given assignment. Like moths to porchlight, their curiosity only grows when they sense you run just fine on your own batteries. They pop up everywhere, the colleague extending a quick meeting that drifts past quitting time, the cousin's friend who just happened to need gas at your pump, social media followers scrolling your page at midnight like it's scripture. They collect loose change-size memories, how you laugh, the brands you avoid, the verse you quoted once, and stash them like pocket charms. The trouble is, the higher they stack your statue, the shakier their footing feels. Inside their heads plays a tired math lesson. Other suitors plus your shine equals my certain loss. They rehearse brave hellos in bathroom mirrors, then swallow the words when opportunity knocks. Fear turns self-built fences into prison bars, blocking the very bridge they hope you'll cross. Meanwhile, chatter outruns your pickup truck. Stories of your standards grow taller than church steeples. Who you declined, why you waited, what grand plan you're saving room for. Those murmurs both guard and cage you. They scare off flaky takers, yet crowd out plain-spoken givers. Strangely, the louder the grapevine brags about your options, the fewer worthwhile choices remain. Lasting harmony requires eyes that look past shiny wrapping and see the tune beneath. Only hearts tuned to that deeper key will recognize the melody you carry. Some listening souls freeze at the gate, convinced they must show up with gold trimmings. They miss the truth. Your compass measures resonance, not resume. While they proofread their resumes, your spirit searches for matching frequencies. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Picture an old-time lighthouse keeper perched on a cliff, polishing that great glass lens while storm clouds gather offshore. Ships miles away may never meet the rocks because one faithful glow keeps shifting just enough to guide them clear. In that same quiet way, unseen hands lean over the blueprint of your life and nudge details into place. A red light lingers an extra beat, steering your tires away from a pileup. The plane that looked perfect on paper sits on the tarmac for routine maintenance. buying time for a deal that would have drained your joy to fall through. A phone battery sputters out just as an argument starts to brew, giving tempers room to cool instead of torching a bridge. Those hiccups are not random glitches. Heaven calls them holy detours, and they are tailored with the precision of a master carpenter fitting the final dovetail. Folks on the sidelines might shake their heads, labeling your caution as arrogance or your timing as fickle. Let them speculate. They weren't there when God drafted the itinerary, weaving rest stops and scenic overlooks into the miles ahead. They can't hear the low hum of angels recalculating your route every time a pothole opens underfoot. They don't recognize that the very delays they mock are guardian railings, keeping you from tumbling into deals, dates, and detours that would bleed you dry. Providence has a habit of showing up wearing the plain clothes of inconvenience, and those who judge by surface interruptions miss the orchestra warming up beneath. Momentum remains unbroken because every so-called setback is a strategic pause that lets purpose catch its breath. Like a farmer who stops the tractor at dawn to adjust the plow blades, heaven halts your progress only long enough to sharpen your effectiveness. Soon as the edge is keen, you're back in motion, carving straight furrows through fields of opportunity. The world calls it luck when doors line up right as you arrive, but favor is the truer name, and favor rides on the shoulders of timing. When schedules shift, trust the unseen traffic controller waving signals in the tower, because that reroute is saving your fuel for the runway built to carry the dream you haven't even dared to whisper yet. Remember those afternoons when disappointment pressed heavy on your chest, only for relief to roll in by evening like a cool front breaking the heat? That was grace folding a roadmap and drawing a new line in bright ink. The divine GPS never scolds. Recalculating comes with a smile, not a finger wag. And while others measure life by the seconds they think you're wasting, Providence measures impact by the decades you'll spend flourishing instead of recovering from wrong turns. One missed coffee meeting spares endless nights of anxiety. One rescheduled interview shields your integrity from a toxic environment. One accidental wrong number introduces a mentor instead of a manipulator. Critics may interpret your divinely orchestrated pauses as pride, but they're reading the cover without tasting the bread. The loaf rises only because it sat still in the warmth long enough for yeast to work. Your still moments are yeast moments, expansion, happening where the eye can't see. When you finally step out, the fragrance of fresh purpose fills the room, and even doubters find their mouths watering. They'll forget the hour they claimed you were stalling when they're slicing into the harvest of that waiting. Imagine a river flowing, its waters constantly moving forward, carving its path through the land. Along the banks, people wait with nets, hoping to catch whatever the current brings. They don't understand that the river's flow is guided by something beyond their reach, a force shaping its course, deciding where to go and what to leave behind. The river doesn't stop to explain itself. It simply flows. And as it does, it leaves behind the stagnant pools of those who refuse to move, while it carries those in tune with its rhythm to new horizons. So too, your opportunities flow to you, like that river, guided by divine hands. It isn't by chance, it's by cosmic design. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Chosen one, your life is a living demonstration of divine timing. Have you noticed how opportunities seem to appear just when you need them, as though the universe knew exactly what you were writing about in your journal the night before? People will wonder, they will gossip, they will scratch their heads, trying to figure out your secret. but they won't see the divine orchestration working behind the scenes, like a conductor, raising and lowering the baton, guiding each note to its perfect moment. You are a note in the symphony of the cosmos, and that symphony is never late, never off-key. It moves exactly when it should. Imagine a beautiful tree, its roots planted deep into the earth, its branches reaching toward the heavens. Every time the wind blows, it sways with grace, but it doesn't bend to every gust. It stands tall, unwavering, knowing that its strength comes from its deep connection to something far greater than itself. The tree doesn't chase after the wind. It lets the wind come to it. Similarly, you stand tall, grounded in your purpose, and every whisper or judgment about you is simply a passing breeze, temporary and inconsequential to your rooted, unwavering self. Chosen one, let them talk, let them whisper. Their words are not insults, but hidden compliments wrapped in misunderstandings. When they say that you're too good for certain offers, know this: it's not arrogance, but recognition. It's as though they are unwittingly acknowledging something they cannot yet understand. The whispers are proof of your radiance. You are like the diamond that refuses to mingle with the gravel, not because of arrogance, but because it knows the value of its own composition. The diamond doesn't need to justify its brilliance. It simply shines, effortlessly reflecting light and leaving the gravel behind in its dust. So it is with you. You don't need to explain why you walk away from what doesn't align with your highest good. You simply recognize your worth. When they gossip, when they judge, they are only pointing out what they fail to see, the strength within you that comes from a place of deep knowing. Your spirit knows what it is made of. It's not about pride, it's about purpose. You are not dismissing certain offers because you think you are better than them. No, it's simply that you know what you're here to do, and anything that doesn't align with your divine mission can't take root in your life. You have a mission that transcends the superficial, and when you turn away from distractions, it's not because you're above them, it's because you're in tune with something greater. You are aligned with your higher self, and you can't let the noise of the world sway you from your path. The diamond does not apologize for its sparkle. The tree doesn't apologize for reaching toward the sky. They simply exist, knowing their purpose is divinely crafted. So too, do you exist with a purpose, one that is uniquely yours and known only to the divine. When you turn away from what doesn't serve you, know that it's an act of honoring that purpose. You are saying yes to your divine path, and by doing so, you are clearing the way for what truly belongs in your life. The offers that align with your purpose will find you, and they will feel like the right fit because they resonate with your soul's calling. Those that don't will fall away, just as easily as the wind blows a leaf from a branch. There is no need to chase after them. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. People may not understand this. They may not see the depth of your self-awareness, the strength behind your choices. They might view your selectivity as arrogance, but that's not your burden to carry. You are not here to cater to the expectations of others. You are here to honor the divine timing in your life. You are here to live with purpose, not with permission. And when you choose to turn away from certain things, it's not because you think you're better than them. It's because you know your purpose is far too sacred to be compromised by anything less than what is divinely aligned. Let them wonder. Let them talk. They are simply confirming that you are indeed a force to be reckoned with. Your presence, your very essence, is unsettling to those who are not aligned with their own purpose. They cannot understand why you walk away from certain things. They cannot grasp why you choose to stand firm in your truth. But in their confusion, they are honoring your strength. They are recognizing that you are not swayed by the tides of the world. You are like the tree with roots deep in the earth, standing tall and unwavering against the storms that try to push you down. You are not bound by the superficial measures of success that others cling to. You are not driven by approval or acceptance. Your worth comes from within, from a deeper understanding of who you are and what you're meant to accomplish in this world. You are on a divine mission, and nothing less than that divine purpose can steer you off course. When you say no to what doesn't serve you, you are affirming that mission, clearing space for what is meant to be in your life. So, let the world speak. Let them whisper. They are speaking the truth, even if they don't know it. Every word they utter is a confirmation of the power that radiates from you. It's a compliment, even if they don't mean it that way. You, chosen one, are a reflection of something greater, a divine force in motion. And as you continue to shine, continue to stand tall, continue to honor your purpose, you will only attract what is meant for you. The noise of the world will fade away, and you will be left with what truly aligns with your highest good. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Your path, your divine destiny, is like a sacred corridor, echoing with harmony. When you are in tune with your purpose, every step you take resonates with the music of the universe. But there will be times when you face paths that are off-key, that echo with dissonance. You feel the vibrations, you hear the clashing notes, and you know not to walk there. That's not a diva's demand. It's the responsibility of a steward. You are entrusted with your own journey, with the responsibility of knowing what aligns with your soul. The wisdom to discern the right path is a gift, and you must honor it by choosing only what sings to your spirit, not what merely appears attractive on the surface. Understand, the universe is not in a rush, and neither should you be. Just as the river knows when to flow and when to wait, you too are learning to trust the timing of your journey. Opportunities will come when you are ready, not before. The false offers that come early are not meant to distract you. They are meant to teach you the importance of saying no to the things that are not in alignment with your purpose. Saying no is not rejection. It's an act of divine wisdom. Your yes is reserved for the doors that lead to your higher purpose. People will try to label your discernment as pride or arrogance. They won't understand that it's your self-awareness that allows you to choose wisely. The truth is, you are simply being guided by a force greater than yourself. You are in the flow of divine timing, and when you reject what doesn't serve you, you are not turning down opportunities. You are making space for the right ones. You are saying yes to your destiny, and that, my friend, is something worth celebrating. Your life is a testament to the divine art of waiting for the right moment, choosing only the opportunities that will expand you, and letting the rest pass by. So walk confidently, chosen one, in the knowledge that your discernment is not only a gift, it's a responsibility. You are the steward of your own life, entrusted with the wisdom to know when to say yes and when to say no. Every path you take must resonate with the harmony of your soul's purpose. Trust that when the time is right, the opportunities will come, and they will be nothing short of divine. And when others wonder how you seem to have it all, simply smile, for you know that the universe has already laid out the perfect path for you. Your destiny is guided by divine hands, and you, chosen one, are walking in the rhythm of the cosmos. So next time a flight gets bumped or a meeting cancels last minute, breathe deep and bless the delay. Somewhere beyond your line of sight, a snare just snapped shut, empty because you were held back 5 minutes. Somewhere, a relationship poised to leech your peace lost its grip because your phone died at the perfect moment. Somewhere, the enemy's blueprint shredded itself when your calendar rearranged. These are miracles dressed in mundane cloth, and gratitude is the password that unlocks their full power. Thankfulness flips the light switch, revealing treasures tucked in corners you would have rushed past. Keep stepping with that quiet confidence that turns heads. Not the swagger of superiority, but the settled knowledge that the author of time edits your schedule. People may call it luck, but deep down, you know it's orchestration. Every misfire outside is a bullseye inside the plan. Each unforeseen twist is the hand of heaven knitting your days into a tapestry no critic can unravel. Stay pliable, stay expectant, and let the detours sing their hidden melody, because they're tuning your life to play in the key of completed purpose. Imagine a garden in full bloom, where the flowers reach for the sun, their petals stretching wide in the warmth of the light. But there are others, just beneath the surface, barely pushing through the soil, still waiting for the courage to break free. The sunlight, the same light that nourishes the blooms, invites every seed to rise, to claim its space, to stretch toward its destiny. But only those that are willing to push past the dirt, to face the resistance of the earth, to climb toward the light, will fully open up and take their place in the world. Your very presence, chosen one, is like that sunlight, quickening the growth of all who dare to step into its warmth. It's not just a choice to stand in the light. It's a call to rise, to grow, to become more than what you were before. In this life, the universe lays out a simple altar call: rise into your own healing, or remain outside the sanctuary of your own power. There's no middle ground. The call isn't forceful, it's an invitation. Those brave enough to look into the mirror and see their true reflection, those strong enough to stand in the face of the mountain and declare their readiness to climb, they will find their stride. They'll walk forward, each step stronger than the last, reaching higher than they ever imagined. But the others, the ones who choose to linger in the shadows, who refuse to answer the call and stay as spectators, they'll watch, they'll observe your rise, but remain on the sidelines of their own potential, never taking the first step toward their own greatness. Chosen one, do you know the power in your presence? You are a living altar call, the embodiment of divine invitation. Just by being who you are creating a space for others to rise, to heal, and to grow. But it's not enough to simply be present. You must lead by example. Your vibration, the frequency you carry, quickens growth in others, drawing them toward their own transformation. It's a powerful force that cannot be ignored, but it requires courage to tap into it, courage to embrace the growth, the healing, and the divine calling that pulses within you. The world is filled with people who are stuck, trapped in old patterns, too afraid to move forward. They look at you, they feel the energy you emit, and they know they could have what you have. They know they could rise too, but they don't yet believe it. And this is where you come in. Your presence is the catalyst, the spark that ignites the fire of potential in others. But it's not enough to merely exist in your light. They must choose to step into it. It's a choice to heal, a choice to rise, and a choice to meet their destiny head-on, just as you have. For the ones who choose to rise, the rewards are great. They will find their stride in life, walking confidently toward their own purpose, no longer shackled by fear or doubt. These are the people who will reflect your light back into the world, becoming beacons themselves. And for those who remain spectators, who watch from the sidelines, they will stay in the shadows of their own potential. They will remain where they are, never knowing the fullness of what they could be. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. But you, chosen one, you are different. You have answered the call. You have embraced the healing that was always available to you. You have faced the mirror and seen the truth, and you've walked toward the mountain, climbing higher and higher each day. You've chosen to rise, and now the universe is aligning in your favor, bringing you blessings and opportunities that are beyond what others could even dream. You are the one who has answered the call to heal, to rise, and to claim the life that was always meant for you. Your journey isn't just about you, it's about those who will follow you. You are the light that others need to see in order to believe that they can rise too. Every step you take forward is a step that opens the door for someone else to follow. You are leading the way, not by speaking loudly or forcing others to come along, but by simply being who you are. Your healing, your growth, your very presence creates a ripple effect that transforms the world around you. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. So, chosen one, keep rising, keep climbing that mountain, keep stepping into your healing and your power. Every step forward is a victory, not just for you, but for all who are brave enough to follow. Every time you answer the call to heal, to rise, and to grow, you create a path for others to walk beside you. And as you rise, so too will the world around you, and it will be glorious. This is your moment. This is your time. Rise into your healing, step into your power, and become the living example of what is possible when you answer the divine call to heal. Let the world see your rise, and let them know that they too can rise with you. Your light is ready to shine brighter than ever before, and with every step you take, you are lighting the way for others to follow. The time is now. Rise. So shake off shrinking habits. Playing small serves nobody. Boundaries aren't brick walls. They're garden fences, keeping the harvest safe until the right hands arrive. Your real influence isn't in holding a deck full of cards. It's in being the card that reshapes every game when laid on the table. Let the passing whispers do what whispers do. The ones appointed to walk inside your circle will trade fear for faith and knock with honesty. The rest will keep spinning rumors like windmills chasing air. Keep shining, keep stewarding, keep moving. The rumor mill was written into the script long before opening night, and heaven already paid the printing bill.